that a video about opening lines should probably have some sort of catchy opening line. And I was going to come up with something, but I've got nothing. So, it's Friday, and welcome to Practice Makes Pros. So, everyone talks about how opening lines are this great big deal. It has to draw the reader in, it has to set up your story, it has to make them want to know what happens. That's a lot for one sentence, maybe two if you want to push it. And to be honest, no matter how many times you rewrite your opening line, no matter how many different ways you try to go about it, not everyone's going to love it. And that's kind of what I wanted to address in this video. Because I feel like we get so caught up in this idea of finding what's going to make somebody want to read our book that we're worried that it has to work for everyone. That whoever picks up this book is going to love this line. And that's what we feel like the perfect first line is. But really, not everybody's going to love the same opening line. There are just so many different people. Somebody's always going to hate your opening line. Somebody's always going to love it. And then there's going to be a large chunk in the middle that really just doesn't care. So, when it comes to picking your opening line, the biggest thing that you do need to keep in mind is, do you like it? Do you feel like it fits your story and sets up your story very well? Because if that's the case, then there are going to be other people that agree with you. And those people are probably the ones that your story is aimed for. Don't worry about pleasing the people that, no matter what you do, are going to hate it. Don't worry about trying to make that large chunk that doesn't care. Your opening line shouldn't be about pleasing people. Yes, you want to make people read your book, but you don't want to get so caught up in that you spend too much time focusing on trying to create this epic first line. It's just another line in your book. And I know somebody somewhere is going to say that it's not just another line, that it's the most important line. But really, it's not. Yes, it's the first thing your reader's going to see. And yes, somebody might pick it up in the bookstore and completely judge your book on that line and not buy it. But the thing is, there are a ton of people that aren't going to do that. There are a ton of people that are going to read the opening line and keep reading no matter if it really caught their attention or not. Because while opening lines are the most important thing to a lot of people, there are even more that understand it's just a line. And a book can get better or worse as it goes on. That opening line really doesn't tell you everything about that writer and everything about that story. So that's really all I wanted to say about opening lines. I feel like I completely went against everything that we say about opening lines. And yeah, so that's kind of the weird opinion that you're going to get on this channel, that opening lines are just a line. So don't forget to check out Jo's video on Monday with her opinion about opening lines and how to pick that line. And then Allie will be back on Wednesday with our new weekly topic. Bye everyone, and don't forget, practice makes pros.